Right, by popular demand, I'm now going to show you how I make my camera box. So it opens up like so, and it contains 2 of our Whittaker's mini chocolate bars, but you could fit other things in it, of course. So I'll get started. So my kit is, I'll start off with these pieces. So I want a piece to stamp the camera, a piece to stamp this piece here, which is this die, a piece to stamp the, I don't know what you call that, the parts of the camera, but that's this piece here, and a piece for the, I don't know, the shutter. So this stamp with the lines around it, of course, is that one. The stamp for the shutter is that one. The camera is, I've just got that in the stamp positioner. And the little shutter is this die. This is the camera die. So you'll obviously use your Versamark to stamp your rings on here. I always give it quite a good pounding. And you can sort of see that it's gripped because the colour changes. I won't actually go through because I've cut these already. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. So I'll just grab the stamping positioner. And what I've done, I've drawn a couple little lines just on the corner of one of the, wouldn't matter which square, and then I lay the stamp on top of there and then picked it up with the stamp positioner. I've actually lined it up with the bottom of the stamp because I want, that was a straight edge and this wasn't. And some of my pieces, before I thought about it, was one of my clients had asked me to use the stamping positioner to show them how it works. I had cut quite a few pieces quite small and I didn't have room to put the magnets on, but this one I have. So you simply take that off, Versamark your stamp as well as you possibly can, and using your embossing buddy, you want to rub that across the card so you don't get any fingerprints or oily patches, and then simply, with the Stampin' Up has to face the front, slot it onto those 2 there and then press it down. I always hold it for count to about 10 and release it, and then silver emboss it. So we've got the camera, which I've already die cut. We've got all the pieces, actually I've got them ready. This piece, I actually put it flat, but I think if I had them, I would have put some small size black dimensionals, minis, but I don't have any, so I just did mine flat. But I think it certainly lends itself to being able to be just popped up a little bit, elevated. Excuse my voice, I've got a few things going on at the moment. Right, so I put that in, just eyeball it. I wasn't sure where that went, but I've got the little lever there. And then on top of that, we'll put the next piece with which you'd normally, what's the word? You zoom in and zoom out with, I believe, if it was a real camera. Okay, so that goes there. And then our little shutter thing in the middle. Oh, oops. Put that on first. It's not actually, I didn't stamp that terribly well. But I'm sure you're going to get the idea. Okay, so that's your camera. Pop the little bit at the top there out. Ready to go. Now the box to go on the back of it is 6 1/4 inches by 5 inches. And on the long side, or the landscape side, we're going to score it at 1 inch, 2 5/8, 3 5/8, and 5 1/4. Then turn it to the 5 inch side, or portrait, and score it at 1 inch and 4 inches. Really easy. 5/8, of course, 1/2 inch is 4/8, so it's just one little notch afterwards. I use my scoreboard when I'm ever doing boxes. Everything locks nicely into the corner and it doesn't move when you're scoring it. Occasionally I've jumped a track, but actually if you turn it over, if you do that and rub the other side, you can actually get rid of a incorrect score line. So it's pretty foolproof. Okay, so now we want to, this is just a pizza style box. Now I'd normally, and I didn't bring it over with me, cut a little notch out, so you know, finger notch. Now on the long side, you want to cut up to the first score line and then just notch that out ever so slightly. Get rid of the weeds. Some people call it weeding when you get rid of those bits. Okay, the other side exactly the same. Slightly notch the square. Don't cut anything off the rectangle. Okay, done. Easy as that. Right, we'll now fold on all the score lines. Unbelievably easy, quite a cute idea. Right, so we'll put some glue on the, and line that up nicely so you've got a nice straight edge. And the other side. Just hold it a wee while for it to adhere. And that one goes in that way. And these tabs are all forming the base. There. Okay, so that's the bottom of the box, and this part's going to just form the lid. Now what I do to make sure it's going to fit well, I close the box and bring these two tabs in like that and glue them so that, because the box is the same size, it has to go over on one end but under on the other end, if you know what I mean. It goes inside, but this one has to fit over the closed box base. So by doing it that way, it absolutely will always fit perfectly. Okay? Box made. Couldn't be easier. Okay, so because it's going to open that way, and see I had the notch in the first one I made, so that's going to go that way, so we can open it at the back Obviously you don't want to have it opening with the camera on it. And then and again, if you want to dimensional it, you can. Got a little bit of wiggle room when you use your Tombow. And I can see I've got an even gap both sides, pretty much even at the bottom though. And there's your box. There's your camera. See, such a cute idea. So I hope you like this little quick reel. And there is a little hole in here in the camera, and the piece of cord that I used for there, I couldn't get it through. I probably could have gone and got a sewing needle and threaded it and put it through, but I didn't. But if you've got something fine enough, you could certainly put it through there and hang it and have a knot in the end, so it's more like a camera would be, or the ones that you get for your phones. But that's it. I hope you like it. If you've got any, I'll put the actual measurements in the description as well, so you know what I'm talking about. But I hope you make them, and I'd love to see what you do. And feel free to share. Love you to follow me. So this is Barb signing out. Bye.